Hey guys, Sarah Tillman here, and today I am so excited to talk to you guys about my top 5 tips for planning the wedding of your dreams and doing it all within a budget. So whether you have a small budget or a large budget, these are tips that can actually work for anybody. And these are tips that Jonathan and I used to help plan our wedding, all for under $1,300. So let's get into it. Tip number 1, find out what's most important. Each element in your wedding day expresses who you guys are, and it's important to find out what really matters to you most. 2 of the things that Jonathan and I really wanted to incorporate into our wedding day were good coffee and a great photographer. Now, the way we wanted coffee to be represented was going to cost like $500. We wanted to have a barista doing pour-overs with single origin beans and all that awesome stuff. But at the end of the day, what really mattered most to Jonathan and I was an amazing photographer. And that's exactly what we put our resources to. So we ended up going out and buying quality bags of coffee and just grinding it up for drip. And our guests were still commenting about how awesome it was, and it was still really a highlight of the wedding. Tip number 2, think outside the box. With such a limited budget, we had to get really creative. So for example, when it came time to decorating the tables, table linens were gonna cost us like over $200. So we decided to take a trip to IKEA, and we found some beautiful curtains that actually dueled as amazing tablecloths, which only cost us about $50 total. So whatever quotes you're getting or whatever prices you're finding on certain items, don't just disregard it because it may be too high. Get creative and think outside of the box, and don't compromise for the things you really want on your wedding day. Tip number 3, community. Our wedding day would not have been all that it was without the supportive community. Jonathan and I shopped around for venues for months, and we're finding that venues cost anywhere from $1,300 all the way up to like $3,000. It just wasn't doable for our budget. So we ended up asking a friend what it would take to have our wedding in their backyard. That friend happily agreed to host our wedding for free. So you just never know until you ask, and your community wants to be there for you. They want to encourage you, support you, and cheer you on because it's your wedding day and it's so special. Tip number 4, guest list. When it comes to putting together your guest list, a lot of times you can start to feel obligated to invite someone that hasn't been a part of your life in years or hasn't been a part of your life at all. In our case, more people meant more money, so we had to really narrow down who we wanted at our wedding. It was important to us that people were there that had been a part of our lives in recent years and would be a part of our lives in the years to come. So don't feel pressured to invite someone that just isn't a part of your life or hasn't been at all. Tip number 5, it's your day. People are going to be coming to you telling you what you need to do, what you shouldn't do, what dress you need to be wearing, but it's your day. Don't let people tell you all the things that you need to be doing on your wedding day. This day is about you and your spouse, so let it be that way and just have fun with it. So there you have it. Those are my 5 tips for planning a dream wedding. And if you guys have any memories you want to share from your wedding day or just tips that you have, leave them in a comment below. We'd love to hear them. You never know. You might be helping someone plan their own wedding.